So, sitting here thinking about my video. I just want everybody out there to know that it's not all about just money with me. And DOT, I get it. I truly do get the whole safety aspect of it all, because accidents, cats be out here driving mad late, super motherfucking tired, just driving like a motherfucker. I truly get that. So I understand the aspect of electronic laws, because we be out here cheating like a motherfucker. Let's just keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna say it. I don't think everybody else is out here keeping it fucking real. But a real nigga gotta talk to y'all. And I'm gonna tell it like it is. So with that aspect being said, you know, I just wanted to address that. And let y'all know that I'm not about money. I don't truly believe y'all all is about taking money from us. But y'all just doing it. If y'all know it or don't know it, you're doing it, man. And we struggling. Bankruptcies is coming, and you finna fuck up the industry. But with that said, I don't believe electronic logbook should be in place, because so many things happen out here that take up our time. You know, where it's 2 o'clock, 2:26, and I'm still in LA, and I've been up since around 6:30 trying to get loaded, just doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Shit's done happening. Ain't one place, loads canceled, just moving around LA. Like, this shit is eating up mad time. I ain't made no money yet. You know, so I'm getting loaded right now, 2:26 right now p.m. But I believe within city limits, okay, like I'm in LA. Let's just say shit happens or whatever, moving, cancellations, I don't know. Long story short, let's just say sometimes I do pick up loads. Like I was saying in my previous video, I don't get out of LA till like 7, 8 o'clock at night. But I've been moving my truck around, you know, got up, maybe did some shit, gonna get fuel, chilled out, whatever. You know, just to make sure when I get this load, I can get it, have fuel, bounce, all that. You know, because I know LA, I know traffic, I know how hard it is just to get to one point to another out here. So it's smart and wise, get in the truck around 5 o'clock in the morning, drive an hour away, fill up around 6, wait for a load. You know what I'm saying? No matter what time of day you get loaded, sometimes it ain't no work. So you sitting around waiting till 2 in the afternoon like I am now, because shit got fucked up, or it's just no loads. So with that said, I should be, because of stuff, situations like that, because of that, it should be points, like starting and stopping points within the city limits. Like, for example, out here in LA, you know what I'm saying, owner operators, we know inside city limits you don't cross no scales, you don't gotta be on your paper law, on your laws, you know what I'm saying? You wait till you get loaded, figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying this. I'ma say it. I'm not getting choked for it. I don't give a fuck. But let's keep it 100. This is what the fuck we do within city limits. If you ain't getting pulled over by a cop, you ain't gotta worry about your fucking logbooks. That's the fucking truth. So, with that said, I honestly believe to stop this whole long process, tired, sleepy driving and shit like that, dude, obviously I'm gonna wake up in the motherfucking morning. I'm a human being, number one. So I got kids or whatever, but if I'm at the house, they wake up, school, all that shit. You wake up, take the kids to school, get them up, time to go to school. So that's around 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. But with that said, so you are moving up, not even in the truck yet. You just waking up your fucking natural day of life. And you start your day. I don't know about you, but I don't really go to sleep around till like 11, 12 o'clock at night. You know, a lot of cats do, some don't, some do, some don't. But my point is, if I ain't get a load all day or worked all day, even if I drove the truck 6 in the morning, moved it an hour away, got fuel, my load pickup time was now 2 o'clock like it is now. I didn't get out of here till maybe 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Then LA traffic and all that, I get to the Cascade Lake scale around like 7 o'clock. I believe my point, the starting point should be there. Like, no matter what time you cross that scale, or once you hit that scale, because on our, we go around that bitch sometimes, like to fake our laws. But I'm just saying, to avoid that shit, so we can just keep it 100 and be real about it. Once I like that should be the starting point outside of LA or any city. You know what I'm saying? It should be starting points within the circle, the loops, like where the way station is. You know what I mean? Like, going from there, like, no matter what, we can't drive past a certain point for the simple fact that if I do get loaded at 7 o'clock at night and I'm rolling, I'm not finna really drive to fucking all night like that. I'm gonna pull over, go to sleep. I'm gonna be tired. Number one, at least me. Or even still, you'll wake up the next day, maybe make up the hours the next day because you don't want to drive right now. Even still, you gotta make it to the fucking delivery. So it's like, we're, as human beings, we're awake more than 11 hours a day in this truck, willing to drive and work throughout the day. 14 hours is not enough in this truck because you have shippers and receivers that eat up our time. Cash money should be given in our pockets. It would, electronic laws wouldn't be no problem if, when you got the shippers and receivers, you put a 2-hour mandate out. Like, if we there more than 2 hours, you gotta come up with maybe like $300-$400 cash money in our hand. Like, it wouldn't be really a big issue. If we was getting paid way more than a little $50, $75. You know, sometimes detention, then you gotta wait a month for it. Let's address that. Sometimes you don't even get paid for that. These brokers out here, they don't always pay us our money. We waiting 6-7 months for some detention bullshit, you know, especially if you're a little guy. Big company, they give you the money because they got big pockets like that. The little cats out here, man, cats need to tell the White House and all that shit. These motherfuckers, we sitting here 5 hours and they're making us wait 3-4 months for the detention pay. Shit crazy out here, man. But I get the safety issue, but I should believe more. I think a system should be in play of like starting and stopping points. Like, if you pass, no matter what time you pass this point, we're gonna consider that your starting point, and we should be allowed, no matter what time we start at, to fucking not be allowed to cross a certain point. If I start in Los Angeles, California, I'm going up to Portland, I shouldn't pass Cottonwood Scale, no matter what time. I get all the way, I should be legally, I can, legally I could drive that far, you know what I'm saying? Or even still fucking like Reading, stop at Reading somewhere, something like that. But it should be a point where we are legally to stop, because you move so slow within the city, you don't get nowhere. It takes so much of your time to get somewhere outside the city, and you up doing what you got to do, and sometimes it don't go the way you want. I'm not an afternoon job. I try to get me low every time I roll out my first day around like 7 o'clock in the morning. The earlier the better, because I know LA traffic. I know getting out of LA is a fucking headache. It's a nightmare, you know. But it should be starting and stopping points, you know, to control the whole aspect of driving all fucking night, driving across states, driving around way stations, just like, no matter what, like to give us the allotted time to get somewhere, no matter what, you know, because sometimes you gotta make these fucking appointments. Like I said, you got bills, you want to make the appointments. If you don't make an appointment, a lot of times you have to reschedule, and that could be, they will schedule you an entire day. Biggest people, Washington, address Fred Meyer in Washington. You know, I mostly do Oregon and Washington. Address them, man. Fred Meyer, they do that shit, man. If you miss your appointment 15-20 minutes, man, you gotta sit out there a whole 24 motherfucking goddamn hours. Same thing like with some of the Walmarts, man. We need to address that. That kills our time. That kills our clock. That's what we angry about. That's what I'm angry about. 24 hours. Stupid shit, man. Or the other day, I pulled up to a shipper. It ain't my fault. I was getting loaded. Like, my boss booked the motherfucking load. Like, while I'm getting unloaded, there ain't no time. Like, we finna be there. Home was 10:30, got there 11:30. And like, you gotta reschedule. Okay. Chances are, I was kind of 30 minutes there, like an hour away from the house. I was like, fuck that shit, I'm going to the house. And boss man called me back, like, where you at? I'm like, man, I left. I figured they rescheduled tomorrow, so I'm at the house. Like, fuck this shit. It's late in the afternoon. I don't want to do this. But anyways, it was like, oh yeah, they said change it to 12:30. Like, what the fuck? If y'all went to lunch, if y'all was doing something, whatever. But really, Like, what was the point in calling us back to reschedule? Like, for fucking what? I'm there. Like, I wanted to go, like, call the owner, like, the owner of a business. This is my thinking. Like, who the fuck you got working for you? The simple fact a truck pull up just because it's an hour late, you want to reschedule? Like, nigga, get this shit out of my warehouse. I'm trying to make motherfucking money. Like, what the fuck is you doing down there, like, holding this truck up? He's here to grab my motherfucking product, give it to him. Fuck all this appointment dumb shit. Like, that's fucking business, company. Like, who the fuck? I'd fire that motherfucker, yo. If I pulled up and that motherfucker knew that this shit had to get somewhere, and just because I was an hour late, but even still, this shit, like I said, it wasn't my fault. They booked the load when I was getting unloaded. There's no telling when I was gonna get unloaded. But that shit ain't my fault, but I got there when I could. And you wanna talk about an hour, like, call to reschedule. Like, call to reschedule what, bro? If you want to say an hour later, just say that while I'm there in your face. You feel me? Like, don't tell me I gotta call dispatch and all this other shit. Like, dude, I'm right here. Like, for what? But I left. It was my mistake. It was an hour away. I lost out on that. $400 to drive an hour. I was mad at myself. But going home seeing the kids was more important to me. I was like, man, fuck them niggas. I'm not finna turn this truck around. Home was 30 minutes. The picker was 30 minutes. I chose home and the kids. Like, strike. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth the time. It ain't worth the effort. Y'all niggas was bullshitting fucking with my time. Like, for what? Like I didn't see the point in it. I really didn't. You know, I see the point in seeing my kids a whole lot more. You know, but it was stupid. It was ignorant. Shit like that needed to be stopped. Like, really needed to stop. What all those truck drivers really need to do, take all this motherfucking money out these motherfucking brokers' hands. I ain't got the money for it. If somebody got the money for it, everybody go motherfucking owner operator and one place, one pool, one section. Y'all put your name in, you post your motherfucking truck, and then you gotta pay us cash money. COD, nigga. Like, fuck all this broker shit, y'all. Nigga, when we pull up, if you ain't got a motherfucking paper, deuces. Nigga, we need cash in our motherfucking hand. Like, nigga, you read the receipts, all that shit, whatever. Do whatever the fuck you gotta do. But how about everybody, let's go on strike for that. Cash money in your hand. Deliver, pick up and delivery. Half now, half later. Like, why not? We need the gas to get up there, so yeah. Or even still, like 3 quarters. Yeah, we need the gas to get up there, so give me 3 quarters now. I get the rest when I get there. That's what should be done. Take out these brokers and middlemen. You know, we sitting out here crying. We all band together and do that shit. Put our names. I'm with it. Put our names in motherfucker on the app. You know, you want me? Come get me. Or instead, truck for hire. You know, fuck these brokers. Fuck this. Oh, quick pay. 3-4 days. Like, all that shit ain't about nothing, man. Percentages. That shit got us broke, man. Waiting to get money 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Like, shit's hurtful out here. But anyways, main point of this video is just a safety issue. Like, I get it. You know, cats be killing motherfuckers out here, man. I get that shit. My nigga Morgan Freeman. Yo, what up, man? Big ups to you, dog. Big comedian. I love you, dog. I seen your comeback special, all that. Off the chain. Was rolling. Enjoyed it. Anyways, but that's why, DOT. We out here fucking up. Y'all damn near killed one of the motherfucking greatest. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorites. So that shit gotta stop. I mean, like, on the real. Like, I don't know how to make it stop, but electronic laws is gonna hurt us in a way that it ain't gonna stop. What it's gonna stop is it's gonna stop the industry and it's gonna slow everything down. It's not gonna help anything. It's really not. You might save a couple of lives, but at the same time, the outcome of lives that you're changing and destroying or ruining I honestly believe is a lot greater. You know? Looking at everything as a bad thing, shit, everything happened for a motherfucking reason. You know? Shooting in Vegas, some sad motherfucking shit. But oh, happy motherfucking day with the faith. I believe, like, nigga, that's a beautiful motherfucking thing. Like, nigga, these niggas is out the motherfucking hurt. Hopefully, God and trust, they in heaven. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't gotta deal with this bullshit no more. I'm jealous, like. fuck you crying about? Like, nigga, they the lucky ones. It sucks. I'm sorry for all your family, all your losses. You know what I'm saying? Prayers go out to all y'all. I don't mean to sound disrespectful. I've lost loved ones before, so you can't say that I'm not in the same pocket. But at the end of the day, my beliefs, ain't no fucking evil in this world in God's eyes. God do what the fuck he want to do, man. All this shit is beautiful. All this shit is love. You know what I'm saying? The ones here the longest is the ones I believe is the worst sinners, no matter how good they look in your eyes. I believe the longer you here, the longer the punishment. That's just me. I'm a sinner. God loves me. He blesses me. But, you know, I'd love to check out if I could. He ain't gonna let me, though. But it's punishment here, man. It's punishment in this truck, man. You know? But DOT, y'all really destroying this shit. You can come up with another solution. Take out electronic logs. Everybody happy, man. You causing an uproar over nothing. Figure out it just a different way around it. Come up with a different solution. If safety is the issue, it's still incorporate something different. Something different to control the amount of driving out here. I'm with that. I support that. I support it. I support the whole 11-hour driving rule. I honestly do. I don't do it. You know what I mean? I don't break it. What I break. You hear that? What I break is 14 hours. The day rule because of shippers and receivers and LA traffic out here. Waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, like I said, maybe 4 in the morning. Who knows? Some days, sometimes 4:30. I'm not in the truck at that point, but getting in the truck around 5, 6 o'clock. Getting out of LA at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. That's what I break. That's sometimes when, depending on how I feel, I'm not gonna change myself to jeopardize. It ain't that motherfucker shit. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I care less if I'm late. But I do my best to be on time. Or even still, get out late. Go around that scale. At 6 o'clock p.m. Go around that scale. Don't cross it. Maybe drive to about like 10 p.m. at night, 11 p.m. at night. Pull over, go to sleep normally. Wake up extra early. Because you got out of LA so late. You drive those extra hours, you know where the scales is at. We know how far we have our calculations. We not stupid if you're smart like me. But you know where to stop at or where to go at or when the scales are going to be open. There's apps for that. But if on Monday I get out of LA late and I go around the scale, I'm not finna drive all night because I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to see my babies. Me, I might drive till 10:30, maybe 11:30 at night. Wake up super extra, maybe go to sleep. Wake up around 5 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes 4. That's what I do. Military background, you used to that shit, man. 4 hours sleep, 5 hours max. You know what I'm saying? That's all the fuck you need, man. 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? We should be allowed to work 20-hour motherfucking day. If you got a veteran ID, 20-hour days if you're a trucker. You feel me? Ah! I'm just saying. We nigga that military. Everybody know 4 hours minimum, man. Basic training, military sleep training, all that shit. Fuck, maybe 5. You lucky. I went to 4 motherfucking Benny, nigga. That's what the fuck I was.